Britney Spears' husband, Sam Asghari, is defending her amid concerns over her mental health. Let's find out what he has to say in today's video. Britney Jean Spears, born December 2, 1981, is an American singer. Often referred to as the Princess of Pop, she is credited with influencing the revival of teen pop during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Regarded as a pop icon, Spears has sold over 100 million records worldwide, including over 70 million in the United States, making her one of the world's best-selling music artists. She has achieved 6 #1 albums on the Billboard 200 and 4 #1 singles on the US Billboard Hot 100. Spears became the second artist after Mariah Carey in the Hot 100's history to debut at #1 with 2 or more songs. Her heavily choreographed videos earned her the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. She has earned numerous other awards and accolades, including a Grammy Award, 15 Guinness World Records, 6 MTV Video Music Awards, 7 Billboard Music Awards, the Millennium Award, the inaugural Radio Disney Icon Award, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Before we get into detail about what has been going on with Britney lately, we would like to remind you that we have an interesting fact waiting for you towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. Many aspects of Britney Spears' finances and personal life have been controlled by her father and others for the past 13 years under a form of legal guardianship called a conservatorship. It was set up in 2008 after the US pop star, known for hits like Oops, I Did It Again and Toxic, faced a public mental health crisis. The singer began behaving erratically in 2007 after her divorce from Kevin Federline was finalized and she lost custody of her 2 children. A series of public incidents raised concern about her mental welfare, with the star making headlines for shaving her head and hitting a photographer's car with an umbrella. In 2008, she was twice admitted to a hospital under a temporary psychiatric assessment ruling, including after an incident in which she allegedly refused to surrender her sons in a standoff involving police. A temporary conservatorship was established around this time and made permanent later that year. In recent court filings, her father, Jamie's lawyers, had said the conservatorship was necessary to protect Britney in every sense of the word. They said, quote, her life was in shambles and she was in physical, emotional, mental, and financial distress. The conservatorship has power over her finances and career decisions, plus major personal matters such as her visits with her teenage sons and whether she can get remarried. She also said she was forced to go on tour, made to take medication she didn't want, and go into rehab. Court records obtained by the New York Times show that its reach even extended to the color of her kitchen cabinets. A documentary made by the newspaper also alleged that the singer's phone and bedroom had been bugged by security staff working for her father. Following his daughter's court testimony, his lawyer said he was, quote, sorry to see his daughter suffering and in so much pain. Yet he denied Mr. Spears was responsible for the restrictions apparently placed on his daughter's private life and requested an inquiry into the testimony. Following Britney's petition in July to have him replaced, Mr. Spears agreed to step down as her conservator and later asked the court to consider whether her conservatorship itself should continue. In July, Spears says she was prepared to press charges against her father. Quote, I have to get rid of my dad and charged him with conservatorship abuse, she said. The singer's lawyer has accused her father of financial misconduct and reaping millions of dollars from his daughter's estate. In September, he told reporters he had serious questions about potential misconduct, including conflicts of interest, conservatorship abuse, and the evident dissipation of Miss Spears' fortune, and vowed a top-to-bottom examination of documents relating to the case. Spears' much publicized personal problems and her subsequent career comeback have inspired some artists. Recently, Britney Spears' husband, Sam Asghari, an actor and model, addressed fans' questions regarding Spears' recent social media post, her Instagram breaks, and her absence from public events in his Instagram stories. Fans noticed Spears deactivated her Instagram account on Tuesday following a string of seemingly random posts about her two estranged sons and sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, before reactivating the account on Thursday. Social media can be traumatizing. Sometimes it's good to take a break, Asghari wrote. She has her voice and is a free woman, says Asghari. He also said the reason he doesn't share many photos of Spears on his Instagram is that, quote, I have respect for her privacy and I protect it at all times. Out of respect for her privacy, I don't post her 24/7. I ask for permission if I ever do. And speaking of why Spears doesn't usually attend red carpet events or big public outings with him, Asghari said the toxic singer no longer enjoys it after so many years of being forced into the spotlight. For my job, I have to attend many events. It would be my honor if she joins. For her, those things are not fun. They're hectic and full of stress, he wrote, especially since she's been doing these things since 8 years old. Plus, she already slayed every single one she has been to. While fans continually ask Spears on social media if she's doing okay due to her unusual post, Asghari urged people to simply respect her privacy and stop making assumptions. I've always respected and supported her privacy with everything I've had. I ask of you, supportive and protective fans, to do the same, he said. Sometimes being overprotective can cause more stress and damage. Thank you for staying with us this far. And now let's get into the promised bonus fact. Spears famously starred on the Disney Channel's The All-New Mickey Mouse Club alongside fellow celebrities like Christina Aguilera, Ryan Gosling, Kerry Russell, Justin Timberlake, and JC Chasez. But she was originally rejected from the show because she was too young. She was 8 years old at her first audition, so the casting directors told her to continue studying acting, singing, and dancing. She eventually made her triumphant return to the teen variety show in 1993. What are your thoughts on what Asghari has to say about Britney Spears' mental health? Comment down below and let us know all about it. If you enjoy the content, uplift the channel by hitting like, subscribe, and also ring the YT bell to meet us again in the following video. Until next time!